Hey everybody, how you doing this evening? It's me, Nikkie Knowles, and tonight I'm hosting the Clean AF Comedy Show. Ta-da!
Oh Lord, help us.
Spirit fingers. Yay.
He's hosting? Is that what we're calling it now? Hosting?
Quiet.
Help
Quiet in the
us,
back.
Jesus.
Hey Felicia girl, how you doing? So while I have the guys in the background, let's just talk. It's Women's History Month. Let's just really talk about them.
Yeah, wait, I thought it was a week.
At any rate, girls,
No.
how y'all girls doing? We gotta stand up for power. I guess I'll bring the guys on. Okay, first and foremost, let's bring on the man, Mr. Pete T. Let's bring on the man, Mr. Nick Baskerville. Let's bring on Mr. Dewayne. Hey, Nick, thank you. It's already going down. Just
we were in the wrong order. We were all messed up, and I was wondering how this was going to go. And then just people started disappearing. This was terrible.
I set it up. I set the order up before. I don't know how it got twisted. What happened?
See what happens when we don't have Nick? See what happens? Nick, this is why you can't be.
I mean, yeah, I know, right? Nick's running the show.
On time and to set the bar, set the guidelines.
I set the order. I don't understand what. It's a conspiracy. Y'all saw me set the order. I did it. And then
I don't know.
Hey everybody.
Can we just start over? Take 2?
Do we have to?
Just play the end of the intro video. Like, hey,
why am I red all the time?
I
I
don't even know what's happening right now.
It looks like you're in Pleasantville.
Yeah. Just okay. Let's take it from the top.
I'm
Nikki,
like
hello.
red.
Welcome to.
Hello. Welcome to the Clean AF Comedy Show. I don't know what Nick says after that. How y'all doing? I don't know.
We don't even pay attention until he says our name. We're like, oh, hey.
Honestly, I'm just trying to make sure I get in. Make sure I unmute and show my camera. So whatever Nick says before that, I have no clue because I am focused on getting in correctly. And we can't even get that right.
Well, since we're here, Nikki, how's your week?
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we need each other. It is a group effort that we do here.
We all need somebody to lean on.
It's Nick Baskerville. Nick is the only one who knows how StreamYard works, like in the whole world. Like that is like people from other shows call Nick and ask him to help with StreamYard. That's how this works. Everybody.
Cindy, I would ask you not to bring up issues from other shows on this show. I would please keep those to yourself, okay? For those of you that came to the ladies' night event that we did, I was feeling so my wife was hosting. And I was trying to do her part, and I didn't realize that her part was really complicated. I was like, "Oh, sure, I can do this." Okay, no,
be careful! Don't. Dude, you're gonna give her like an ego trip, and then we gotta be careful with this.
Oh, I forgot I got gum. Sorry, Karen.
Come on, what are we doing? Is this? Bush League comedy.
Listen, I'm hungry. Okay, I'm hungry.
What are we doing?
Are you fasting again? Why are you hungry, Nikki?
No, I'm not fasting. We've been in a quarantine for almost a year, and I've eaten everything. There's nothing else for me to eat. I've eaten everything. I've eaten savory. I've eaten sweet. I've eaten hot and spicy. I've eaten everything. If I eat one more piece of chicken, I'm going to cluck. I've eaten everything. I've eaten all the desserts. I've eaten everything. I need something new to eat and somewhere new to eat it. I am done. I've eaten. Look at this. Let me put my hair back so y'all can see the truth. Look at this. I've eaten everything.
Was that the worst mugshot ever? Like, what? Look at this.
Listen, look at this. I've eaten pizza. I've eaten gyros. I've eaten everything.
Wait, one time out. No, go back. Did you say gyros?
Yes.
Is that the proper pronunciation? Like, I don't know.
So here we go.
The linguist.
Irregardless, it doesn't matter. Supposedly.
You cannot mansplain in the month of March.
Don't even throw me under this box. Just because I'm saying how to pronounce it right doesn't have anything to do with me being a man.
You about to get in trouble. You about to lose your job. I'm trying to tell you. Don't do it. 80% of our audience is women right now. Let's not.
Happy International Women's Month, everybody. I don't know.
I'm serious though. I've eaten everything. I've eaten like I got a Cinnabon on my desk right now because I'm just like.
Hey, so Nikki, tell me this. Back when we could go to movie theaters, and you had your purse, and I know it wasn't a small purse.
Right.
No. What all did you have in your purse for real?
I had gummies, I had M&Ms, and then I had my own microwave popcorn because I popped it at the house, and then I put the M&Ms, mixed it with the popcorn because I need a salt and a sweet and a crunch and a tangy all at the same time. I've eaten everything.
You probably got the person next to you like, I didn't see that on the menu.
I've had ice cream in my bag at the movie theater.
Was it insulated bag?
No. Talented. You go to see the movie theater. The Target is not too far away from the movie theater, so you go to Target, you get the little pint, put it in your bag, and by the time you get in the movie, it's nice and good enough to eat.
Wow.
You take ice cream to the theater?
Yeah.
I feel like you you've outdone us. I've never taken a full meal.
I'm telling you,
in there.
I've eaten
I will go to the
everything.
dollar store and get some candy, but I haven't taken a full meal into the.
Yes, gummies too. Gummies, all of it.
Yeah, gummies. I think I don't know where you guys like. If you hang out in comedy clubs, people talk about gummies a lot.
Right, I was like, Nikki, you had gummies? I think she's talking about gummy bears, gummy
I'm talking about
worms.
gummy bears.
Which those are disgusting. If you're a gummy bear fan, you're a terrible human being. They're so gross. They're so disgusting. They are. It's just they are. No, gummy worms, gummy this, they're terrible. They are absolutely terrible. They're not good. Wait,
Jocelyn, welcome to the family. You're gonna fit right in. You're gonna fit right in, dog.
Welcome.
That's my daughter-in-law. That's my daughter-in-law. It's not a joke. She really is my daughter-in-law. We got to say, okay? It's a lot of
everything, Nikki. I don't think that's true.
Huh?
I don't think you've eaten everything.
Okay, give me a suggestion of what else.
I've eaten some weird. I've eaten horse. Does that count? Have you eaten that? What? It wasn't like in Fairfax. Relax. It wasn't there. I was in Kazakhstan. They eat horse and they drink fermented horse milk, which I don't know. I've never milked a horse. But I'm just saying, dude. I'm just okay. Whatever. Now I'm the weird one. Okay. Nikki has ice cream in her purse, but because I went to another place on the planet and ate their food, I'm the bad guy. What is wrong? Okay, whatever. Stop cursing. Okay, Tanya.
I think so.
What?
Oh my goodness!
I don't know how to.
I don't feel. That just happened, and now I'm on air. Okay, let's talk about something. Let's talk about.
Yeah, you talking about milking a horse? I think you have the mic now. Like, you can't just bring that up and then be like, "No."
How do you milk a horse?
Look, here's the deal. I don't know. They drink this fermented horse milk. It's that and vodka. Those are the two things they drink. I don't know. We've had the vodka discussion. We've had that. I don't know. So I don't know where we're at with alcohol on this show. I don't know. We talk about a lot of. We've talked about gummies. Let's talk about alcohol. Let's talk about what's the worst. What's the worst alcohol out there? I think it's. I don't know. Is it? It used to be American beer. That's what I used to say. It was the worst.
Oh, really?
Coors American. That's the worst, dude. That is the absolute worst beer. Did I ever tell you guys my Coors story? Have I ever told you that?
What was it?
Oh my gosh. I was in Colorado. I was in Denver, Colorado, which is like, if you've never been there, that's a horrible place. Everybody thinks Denver's cool. Denver, Colorado is the type of place where people subscribe to Runner's World magazine. That's the type of place Denver is. It's horrible. It's a terrible. I was at this super rich dude's house. It was the Purge. No, it was a whole different thing. We were on a hunting trip. Oh, it sounds like the Purge now, doesn't it? Sounds like it. And this dude was so weird. Like, he had servants walking up, be like, "Sir, would you like a cigar?" That's how weird this place was. It was so bizarre. And I was sitting across the table from this kid the whole time. He's sitting there drinking Coors Light. And telling me, though, about how he just got back from England. He was in master brewery school. He was this, he was that. And finally, I'd had enough. And I put down my Corona. I put down man, because I'm a man, Nick.
Okay.
Said,
is that what men drink? I don't.
You call them hombres. But listen.
Here's the deal.
I put my beer and I said, "Look, dude," I said, "How are you wolfing all this crap about being a master brewery school graduate and you're drinking that crap?" And I swear he looks at me and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we've met formally. My name's Pete Coors Jr." Yeah. I need the silver bullet to put in my head at that point. I was like, we need to walk away from this. It was horrible. I felt so bad. It was terrible. I don't know. It's dumb.
That sounds terrible.
But
Do you think you inspired him at all to make a better beer now?
No, look at their beer. It's the same. It's the exact same junk. I don't know. My kid wouldn't drink that. My son, he's in college. He wouldn't. Well, he probably doesn't drink anyway. because he's not 21
yet.
He drinks. He drinks. Look at him. If you look at my son, he looks like he sits around and drinks Natty Light and vapes all day. Are you kidding me? Look, he's got like. I feel like I taught my son to drink, though. I do in a way.
How'd you do that?
Legally?
Well, his first job. I feel like this is too much. His first job, he worked for the state of Virginia. Buying alcohol and cigarettes as an underage buyer. Like, that was his job. It was so cool.
And I think my first job was mowing lawns. Like,
I went to Kroger. Yeah, I had to pay somebody $10 to buy me a 6-pack, and this kid is getting taught by cops how to do it. It was ridiculous. And if you're wondering, I know everybody's wondering, how do you get into that line of work? Church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We had a cop at our church. He recruited the whole youth group. So it was like we had like the underage buying team. People thought we were the worst youth group ever. We're always out there buying booze and cigarettes. I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's the ministry that goes on before praise and worship is what it is.
That's right. Look, let's be real. It's like when I was a kid. Anyway, I remember, I will say this, the night before his first time he went out, he goes out and he comes up, he goes, hey, or I said, hey man, how are you going to do this tomorrow? He goes, what do you mean? I go, how are you going to buy cigarettes? He's like, can I have some cigarettes, please? What? You can't, that's not how this works, dude. I'm like, you have to know. There's a whole spiel. You're going to make everybody in the Wawa mad at you. Like, everybody's going to be upset. You know? You got to go in and be like, hey, give me some Marlboro Reds. Do I look like a wuss? No. Like, you got to do.
Just claim it.
At that point, you might talk like Virginia Slims. Yeah, you got to know it. Get some Virginia Slims if that's the case. I don't care. Virginia Slims, by the way, best cigarettes ever. Used to sponsor a tennis tournament.
Oh, see. Well, look, where I'm from, they get a pack of Newports.
Virginia Slims was women's tennis. It was crazy. It's like, hey, ladies.
Right. Okay, Kate got it. She got it. This is how you do it right there.
So Camel unfiltered.
And 2 scratch-offs. You always got to get them scratch-offs.
The scratch-off is what does it.
That's how you do it. Put you over the top.
That's how you do it, yeah.
I don't know. His first day, he came home and he was so happy. He got a bust his first day. He comes in and he comes home and I was like, wow, somebody sold you cigarettes? He's like, no, alcohol. Like, he looked like he was 12. Like, who gave you booze? He's like, I don't know. They took me to this hotel and there was this Asian lady there and like he ordered a beer and they put it on the counter. I know. And they have to just turn and walk away. That's what they have to do. And then the cops come in and like beat people or whatever. I don't know what they do. I'm not familiar with the protocols. But I said, what did she say? I swear to God, he goes, I don't know. I didn't hear it all. But the last thing I heard her say was, I can't tell how old white people are. That's true. That's true. Hey, I didn't make that up.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying.
Dewayne, I feel like you're doing a great job raising your child. You're doing a great job. That's good parenting right there. Parenting 101. Speaking of parenting, something came up in the news recently that I want to address tonight. I'm just saying, we talked about church. We talked about some issues with children. I just, Kirk Franklin. A dear friend of mine. I met him one time, and I felt like we had a connection. Yeah, he gave me dap. He like, what's up? I'm like, hey, not much. I'm like right there. So,
hey, let me stop you for a second. For the white people in the audience, Kirk Franklin is a Christian rapper.
No.
Go ahead.
No. Retract that.
I thought you were going to define dap. That's what I thought you were about to do. But sure.
Oh, my bad.
I think he's more of a producer, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, he is the Puff Daddy of gospel music.
Well, now he's always producing.
He is. So apparently he had a conversation with his grown child. Grown. Good and grown. I mean, in his 30s. There was a sitcom back in the day called 30 something. I mean, and they had kids. So I don't understand how everyone's upset. How can you talk to your, I know they're always going to be your kid, but if you are grown and you grown enough to come out your mouth with some stuff, be grown enough for me to come back with some stuff. Now, if you want to judge him because, 33, you know, if you want to judge him because I think what was happening was because he is a gospel artist and people were taken aback by the language that he used. But I have a theory. I think they were upset or shocked because they heard him say the stuff that they say every day. That's what it was. They was like, whoa.
You preaching. You preaching.
Right? And the smoothness in which he said it. Because, you know, my wife and I talked about it. It's like, look, if it's not in you, it's not going to come out. And it's not going to come out that smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you string the words together. Because if you heard me cuss, it would sound really bad. It would sound like, you know, because which one's a verb, which one's an adverb. I'm not really sure, you know, how to
help you.
Dwayne, I can help you.
I got you. I can teach you this. I've taught people how to curse in English. It's fun. It's a good time. It's fun.
So people were talking about violence against his child. I'm like, once again, I met Kurt Franklin. I mean, he's short. There's no other way to really say this. You know, when he said he was threatening the son, I'm gonna beat you or whatever. It's like, look, the boy is taller and bigger. He got like 20, 30 pounds on Kurt. I'm like, come on. It was not a real. Y'all making it sound like he's got a teenager and he's threatening the teenager. He is talking to a grown
That's when they need to be threatened.
Oh, Dwayne, you think he needs to start in the home?
Raise them up in the way that they're raise them up in the fear of mom and dad, and when they are old, they will not depart from it.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's in the back.
Felicia, I feel you. I feel he's about to lay hands. I got it.
It was commenting earlier. I have to be very careful not to incriminate myself right now. I'm just saying I've said some things. I don't feel bad for. I don't hate Kirk at all, man, for that.
I'm not, you know, people want to say something about him using that kind of language, but I just believe that a lot of people who feel some kind of way use that language and worse. It's just he got called out on it because, first of all, let's talk about the fact that his son set him up. Like, can you not tell by that call? Like, he was pushing his buttons.
Dirty.
It was like so he could record them. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, we've all been there. We've all been there. We are all married.
Before I say yes, we've all been there. Is there anybody from social services in the audience today?
I mean,
I need to know that.
Look, Alexa knows what you said. Shut up. No, stop. Turn off. She knows what you said. Amazon knows how often you yell at your kid. They know. Let's just do it.
When you start seeing ads pop up about family counseling, y'all know Google is listening.
I got ads for fly swatters. What's wrong with me? I don't know. You sound like you need a fly swatter or a paint stick.
No, man. I just my
you broken all your wooden spoons.
Dwayne, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Thanks, Joe.
You are a grown. You know, I can spell it out for you, but I feel like it's a clean show. You're a grown man, okay?
Grown.
A grown blank man, right? Grown. You good and grown, okay? Go somewhere and get yourself together. Stop trying to drag this man through the mud. And the man, he came out, he apologized, you know, and we felt like, you know, my wife and I felt like he did it because he was actually sorry. And, you know, for the way he talked to him and everything. And he wasn't doing it just to save face, which is cool, which is not like the evangelicals right now. But I mean, that's a conversation for another day. When they come out and apologize and they really just doing that because they got caught. You know,
I think that's called apologize. Apologize.
You did not call out the evangelicals like that.
Apologize. That's good.
I try to keep up with words, you know, and now, particularly as I think about Kurt Franklin, I feel like he could benefit from knowing that Dictionary.com has added like over 400 new words to their lexicon, right? And then they've got other things that updated and stuff like that. And it makes sense. 2020 hit. So they have words in there like super spreader. Super spreader can be found on dictionary.com. That makes sense to me, right?
I hold a super spreader event every Tuesday. It's called an open mic. Sorry.
Super
You
spreader.
get bonus points for using that in a sentence.
I appreciate it.
All right. There's another one. Anti-racism is another word. The fact that we have to come up with the word is a whole nother thing, but it's in there. You can find it in the dictionary now.
Hold on. Anti-racism?
Anti-racism.
Okay.
Look, I don't make up the words, which brings me to my next entry. This is an entry that Kurt might even be able to use. Fitna. I'm gonna say it again.
I use that one.
For those who may not be sure about the enunciation of it, fitna. Let me use this in a sentence. I'm fit to talk about dictionary.com for putting fitna in the use of in dictionary. That's what I'm about to do. Really?
Yeah, but I don't think you're using it right.
Do you not see the dictionary? Let me break down the definition.
That's a different word. That's a different version of that word. That's like, I don't know.
That is a variant. And so allow us to look at the definition to be able to tell this. See there, the African American vernacular English variant of fixin' to. So you see that they changed it up. If you're going to use slang, fixin' to. I'm confused because I'm just like, we talking about slang, but there's a variant. Like there's a variant of the coronavirus. I get it, but now there's a variant of fixin' to. Wow. And then it goes further. It talks about mark the immediate future while indicating progress.
All right. No one that says finta can read those words. Can we just be...
First of all, Dwayne, I feel like you just combined the fixing to and the finna. You said the finna too. What he said?
I think you've
a new word.
About words.
Finta. I'm finta.
Finta. When you decline that into the third person plural, that is a dangling participle. And that participle is a transitive. Never mind. I don't even.
This is what happens when you get a linguist on here talking about.
I can't stop there though, because check out this other word.
There's more?
Wait, there's more.
There is more. Now, when I first saw this word, because I was reading it, I was like, but the country of Chile has been in the dictionary for a while. Then I realized I was mispronouncing it. This is cha. Cha. Allow me to once again use it in a sentence. Cha. I can't believe Kurt Franklin's cha carried him like that. That's how you use it properly in a sentence.
I like that they spell it like that. That's good. Because as I learned from the alphabet thing, the E on the end makes the I say its name. That's what I learned from the frog people when I was what?
Oh my God.
I tell you what I learned. Look here, America. When black folks said we wanted you to include us in the conversation, when we said we want to be a part of what's being taught, this is not what we meant. It didn't. That's what we say. Why is it's only now that fitna is added to the dictionary? Fitna has been around like 120 years. Like my great grandma used that word. How is it just getting in the dictionary now? You know, if think of it like this, if you follow me, if you think of it this way, you know how in either the NFL or basketball or baseball, and they induct somebody in the Hall of Fame, what it's like 120 years after they were good, but they should have been in anyway. This fitna.
Now Karen said that's first grade phonics. Karen, I know you're a teacher, but I disagree. I think that's first grade Ebonics that you're talking about. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Oh man, all I know, this is what I can offer. You know, because he's got all these extra words, and I want to do something. I want to do something for Kurt. You know, I mean, he's decent. He was the music I listened to as I transitioned from the person I used to be. And to being in church. This is how I started recognizing songs, because I didn't recognize them old hymns, but I have recognized some of them beats he had. I was like, oh, okay. This sounds similar to what I heard last night. Okay, cool. So here's what I'd offer to him. Use some of these words. See how they work for you. Do something along the lines of like, ooh, child, this boy about to fit and get on my last nerve. You can do something else. Other words in there.
I like it.
He did something what I would have done the way he hung up on him. He just did that in the beginning. I'm quick to hang up on people, man. If you say something I don't like, I'm like,
then I feel bad.
You can't. My mom, Dwayne, my mom used to tell me you can't argue by yourself. So when you start cussing, I'm like, click. You be like, what the? I'm like, I'm out. Be arguing with yourself.
Yeah, I don't argue either. I don't like to argue.
I don't like to either, but I'm good at it. I think I'm really. We're good in this house in general. We can argue in this house. I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't say I was good at it.
Child, we finna go to the Lord.
Finna to go.
To the free for all. Well, actually, we're gonna do something a little different today. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all ready for it. We have Dwayne. He's received a wonderful new book in the mail that he's going to share with us. We're gonna have some fun.
Dwayne's going to share his testimony today. He's going to talk about it. I was a low down dirty. Never mind. I don't know. Okay, no, we got this new book. This new book is called 3,000 Questions About Me, and we're just going to ask these guys. And this is for everybody. Everybody
Dwayne,
in the room. You can answer.
Dwayne, I'm sorry. Tierra just commented.
Don't do that.
I just want to throw that back.
Can
we throw that back up on the screen real
quick?
Do that.
I'm very good at debating and arguing and playing military games.
I think in his profession, you have to be good at it.
No.
Don't do that. He is not a spy. He does not work for the mafia. Do not do that. As a
That's what someone who was a spy and worked for the mafia would say. That's exactly what they would want you to say. I wasn't going to do that. All right. Okay, these are 3,000 questions about me. We're just going to pick a few for the crew, and you guys at home, you can answer them as well. You can answer them for like other people. You can answer them for us if you want. I don't care. So let's see right here. This is a good one to start with. Question number 55. This one's for Nikki. Have you ever broken the law and didn't get caught? And if so, what?
I need to know.
What's the statute of limitations? She gotta know that before she answers.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I bribed a Ukrainian police officer.
Well, I'll tell you about one of the things I did, and we did get caught. And I'm surprised if by God's grace the cop didn't take us to jail. So one of my good friends from high school, we were out on a country road, right? And he thought it was a good idea to get the roller skates out the trunk and the tow rope. And
No. Why did you have roller skates in the trunk?
This is my friend. I don't know why he had roller skates.
He decided to get the spare tire. You had roller skates in the trunk, man.
And a tow rope.
So on that country road? What y'all doing on that country road?
So he was like, you drive and you pull me behind the car on the roller skates, right? And so the cop got him, they got us. He pulled up behind us as he was putting the roller skates on. So he got like one roller skate on and one roller skate in his hand. And the cop's like, What's going on here?
Well, we had some roller skates. You're on there, like you're in court. We had some roller skates, dude. And check it. I do that here when we have enough snow and ice. I have a 4-wheeler and I tie a sled to the back, and then I drag the neighborhood children around the neighborhood. And the first year I did that, some neighbors enjoyed it, others didn't think it was as good of an idea. So some came out and yelling at me. And one guy comes out, he's like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Shut up!" And he goes, "You need to put a helmet on those kids." And I was like, "That's a good point. That's a fair point."
What's his name? Sweetness. What in the world? No.
I love Nick, roller skates.
So I'm sifting through the stuff that I think will allow me to keep my job, and is far enough away. There may have been one time in my life where me and a friend, we were in Belgium. We're riding to a club, which is pretty odd for people who are like 13, 14 years old, but that's a different part of what I shouldn't have been doing.
You giving too much info. I'm trying to tell you right now, you better get yourself in trouble. When you said Belgium, you just said we were in a place. You gotta keep it generic, Nick. You about to get in trouble.
It's like never welcome back in Belgium again.
Well, if we remembered back to what I said about being a military brat, we understand there is a reason why we don't always go back to the countries we were in before.
We refer to it as the midget waffle incident of 1994.
Dwayne, I'm so proud of your son. Look at the progress that he's made down in Mississippi.
That's your baby.
You know what? Never mind. I can't top that. I can't beat that. That's good one, sir. Good one. You win.
I've seen throw truckers. Let's make that happen. It's Mississippi. Let's go. Let's get it up. All right, this one's for PT and Nick. Question number 146. How smart is your significant other? And is one of you smarter?
Her.
Oh, wait.
She's smarter, period.
I'm smart enough not to answer that question.
Nikki?
Yes.
All right, the person whose insurance I pay needs to stop putting things in the chat because he's going to have to pay his own insurance in about 30 seconds. All right? That's all I'm saying. These things whose insurance I pay.
Logan, y'all be having real fun down in
Incriminating himself.
Right. You notice my story.
Cancel your insurance.
Look, my story. Finna. Good use of that word, Dwayne. Good use.
Thank you.
Cancel her, I think it's smarter.
Oh.
Let's find another question, shall we? Oh, this is a good one for the topic. Who taught you how to drive?
My father.
I don't even remember.
Did you know that you can buy a car without a driver's license?
What?
Yeah.
That is not an answer.
Driver's license.
I'm intrigued.
I was grown, and I didn't have a license for like 6 years, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think total I had 3 or 4 people teaching me. It took a little bit.
Why'd you have so many teachers, Dwayne? I mean, Nick. I'm sorry.
Right,
Y'all look alike. I'm sorry.
You over in Belgium?
He's in Belgium.
Is that what it was?
Some dude named Franz is like, normally you do not drive until you're 44. In Belgium.
I had a few sticking points. Okay, we'll say that. I tried it in Belgium. It was a little tricky. Then I joined the military. Then I gave it a try in Japan, and everything was cool until I ran into this car that was parked, and the police didn't appreciate me driving into their car. So I stopped.
Stop car?
Yeah. Yeah. It's really.
That's awesome.
Logan, we believe you. We believe you.
Hey,
Your father shot his own
shot it.
Dwayne,
Here's the thing: we have more wrecks. My wife will tell you she's the better driver. She'll try to say this. She might come down here. I don't care. I'm not afraid.
Okay.
She'll tell you she's the better driver, but I'm like, hey, who's been in more wrecks? Who's got tickets? Who's got those?
So you're saying she's the smarter one?
Yeah, it's fine. No, what? No, what? Yeah, she doesn't do comedy shows. She produces them. So, okay, last question.
Are you okay?
Well, maybe last. I don't know. Name something you have on your desk that makes you feel happy.
In the previous statement, the Cinnabon that I have on my desk makes me feel
Dwayne, what? Oh, vodka?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I had a course.
I got a picture. I got a picture of my kids on my desk that when I'm at work, which is ironic because when I get home, I got a picture of work, or so anyway. It's just,
I got a picture of other kids. I got a picture of somebody else's kids because they're always better at your house. You know what I mean? My dad, this is a true story. My dad used to have a picture. He used to have this whole big, remember the collages that everybody bought in like the 80s? You'd buy and then you put up all your little pictures. Like in the 80s, like you'd have 30 pictures of whatever. Like this is me in Six Flags, whatever. It's stupid. Right?
Yep.
But my dad had one, and there was this little blonde boy with a fishing pole that was in the frame that he forgot to take out of the frame. And the best part was he refused to change it out. And so when people would come over, they would go, "Who's that?" And he would make up a story about the kid. He'd be like, "Oh, that's Billy. Yeah, he died in a horrible boating accident in like 1983. He would just make stuff up about this kid.
Oh my god.
Great.
Man. That's gonna mess somebody up though when they see that boy at the Piggly Wiggly. They're like, "Man, I thought you died, Billy."
No, you didn't reach back to the Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, darkness, my
I thought you would like that callback.
Oh man, you don't even want to know about the Piggly Wiggly callback from the show I did the other night. I can't do it on Clean AF.
Oh Lord.
Justice says it's high school senior pictures. Okay. Onomatopoeia. All right. We got time for another one? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
One more.
Oh, okay. We'll keep on this. No, we won't. We're changing it. Did you ever? No, we're going back. Here you go, Nikki. Would you steal to feed a starving child?
Are they my children?
Yeah,
you can build my children. Whatever you want, Nikki.
Yeah, I would steal to feed a starving child.
Boring ending. That's terrible. That's so terrible.
I would steal.
Would you steal from a starving child to save yourself?
Huh?
Would you steal from a starving child to save yourself?
No.
She said no.
I have on occasion though eaten a child's snack in the children's church.
Oh, all the time. Oh yeah. I'll
those are the
kids
best snacks. Yeah.
I'll reach in and grab goldfish and start chowing down on them. I don't care.
Goldfish.
Especially
yes.
The one of the ones that won't sit down and won't stop talking.
Nikki, that's why I volunteered to do children's church for the snacks.
Remember those
those
butter cookies that are shaped like flowers you put on your fingers?
Oh,
yeah. Some churches get good snacks. Other churches go to like Sam's Club and they're like, they don't have goldfish. They have like I don't know, like orange flippers or whatever. I don't know what they call them, but it's like some ghetto version of goldfish. It's not
Dwayne,
even
you gotta
good.
go to a better church then. If they can't afford the good snacks, you know what I'm saying? Like that tells you a lot about the church. You know?
Times are tough.
Invest in your children.
I don't know. Buying crappy.
Those butter
Our
cookies.
pastor says he believes the children are the future.
That don't mean they need a good snack.
That was last week's show. That was nice.
Oh, another callback. I love it.
Good.
Oh, this boy good. Oh, if y'all don't know what we laughing at, y'all need to go back and see the episode from last week.
Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up right here so you can go see that show and all of the other shows so you can understand what it is. How do we get to this point? Right? Like, how do we get to doing laughs like this?
So I want to ask all of our regular people who watch us, what is your favorite Clean AF clip or whatever? What was your favorite moment on Clean AF? I posted mine already.
Yeah, favorite moment.
Favorite moment of Clean AF comedy. Mine was the church antics by far. I just posted it today.
So yeah, I mean, definitely we want to know that.
Buick that I thought was really good.
Which one?
The Buick thing.
I knew you. Goodbye.
All right, so we're gonna see y'all next week. Karen said the first one. The first one was classic. Yes. I'm gonna go back and rewatch that.
Oh, I forgot that. That was a long time ago.
Always bringing up old stuff.
You asked to bring up old stuff. You said, "What was your favorite old stuff?" And I brought up old stuff. What was I supposed to do?
Tierra says the couples show. Yeah, that was fun. We gotta do that again sometime.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time.
Kate said last week's entire episode.
Really?
All right, y'all. We love y'all. We're gonna keep rocking. Be thinking about what Nikki said because we're trying to make plans for the next season. And we want to bring you some new content. So suggestions are welcome.
Interpretive dance.
Wow.
All right, Nick.
We'll just do the suggestions. We'll stop there.
Oh, I forgot Marcus was on that time.
Yes.
Mark?
Oh man.
When you weren't on, Marcus was on. Hit the button, Nick. We gotta go. See y'all.
He's like, we got